All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Already people are complaining. Come on, man. Where are you in the stream? I'm sorry. I'm late. My bad. God. Game's not started. God. I mean, somebody's in a hurry to watch Milan do whatever we're about to do against Venezia. All right. Let's get these. Actually, let me tweet this link out real quick. Also, let me message. All right. Oh, let me tweet it. That's what I was supposed to do first. Hold on. YouTube. Go copy the link real quick. How's it going, everybody? I'm allowing everybody to flood in. Man. Oh, okay. Perfect. All right. Let me mute my phone. Let me turn off all my notifications. Okay. Let me now tweet this link. Paste. All right. Let me put the game on real quick. Okay. Let me bring this right here in the middle. Let me text somebody else real quick. All right. Now I'm ready. All right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. No. We're not going to rant today. We're going to win. And there's not going to be a need for a rant. There's not going to be a want for a rant. We're all just going to be very happy. We're going to keep a clean sheet somehow. I don't know if it's possible, but we're going to try to do it. We're going to score. Leao is going to score. Tammy Abraham's going to score. Actually, let's discuss the lineups. Where are the lineups really quick? I wish I could present them on the screen, but unfortunately, I didn't get ready for that, so my bad. All right. The lineups are as goes, according to Antonio Vitiello. So the positioning of some players is based on what he said. So Mike, obviously, in goal. Emerson Royal. Matteo Gabbia comes in for his first appearance of the season instead of Tomori. Strinia Pavlovic, Teo Hernandez. Sorry, I need this thing from my brother. Thank you. Okay. Let me do this and do that. Okay. Now I can use this mouse. Anyway, Pavlovic. Then we've got Fofana and Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the pivot. Reinders playing at the 10, something that everybody wanted after the international break. On the wings, we've got Christian Pulisic and Leao, and up top, it's Tammy Abraham. All right. Let's see what we got. The players are coming out of the tunnel. So, okay, my opinion on these lineups. I wasn't here to do the Lazio one, obviously. But I'm already Fonseca out. I don't know if anybody follows me on Twitter. If you don't, go follow me, BdairBall, with underscores for the A's. Anyway, that's not the point. I'm already Fonseca out because this is a guy who is clearly in match week 4. He was already devoid of answers in match week 3, because when you bench somebody, when you bench players like Teo and Leao, it just instantly says, I don't know what I'm doing. That's what it instantly says, because there is no path to success, to real success over the course of a season without Leao and Teo. And this idea that you're sending them a message. What message did you end up sending, right? What message did you end up sending when the moment it went 2-1, you turned to them and brought them on? You know what that message was? The message was, I'm a weak manager. I'm a weak manager who doesn't know what he's doing, who couldn't stand by the consequences of my actions and my decisions. And I need you to bail me out. And even worse than that, they did. They actually did. Like 30 seconds after coming on, Teo, Leao, and Tammy combined for the goal. So he is already proven to be a weak manager. And this week, he proves it even more by benching Tomori for Gabbia. These are decisions of a man who has absolutely, positively no idea what the issues are and has even less idea how to fix them. And if you have no idea what the issues are and you have no idea how to fix them, what are you going to do? You're just going to change stuff, just changing for the sake of changing things. And that's what he's doing today. Last week it was Teo and Leao. The week before that, it was Benasser and Jovic. This week it's Tomori against Liverpool. When this, hopefully we win, and I do think we'll win because winless in 4 would just be absurd, especially having played 2 newly promoted teams in that 4 would just be insane. So I'm thinking we're gonna win this game, but he's just gonna keep doing this. Then we're gonna lose against Liverpool, and he's gonna be like, okay, I guess I have to bring Tomori back, and I'm gonna bench Emerson Royal this time, who sucks, but like he's gonna bench Emerson Royal, and so on and so forth, over and over. It's just this is a man who does not have the answers, who is not even close to getting the answers in match week 4. So it's already a disaster. Anyway, let me also preface. So the the scoreboard that's underneath me is not necessarily synced with my game. I'll tell you guys when my game starts, and you can, if you want to sync your thing to mine. I guess it doesn't really matter. I just don't want to spoil things for you guys beforehand. But we'll see. So anyway, let's also look at Venezia's lineup. In goal, they have somebody. I'm already telling you, I don't know most of these players. Now, I know a lot about Serie A. I know a lot about Serie A, but these are obviously newly promoted ones. We've got Jesse Jorjonen. I'm going to assume that's, I don't know, he's from Finland or something. Look at that. He is from Finland. At the back, they have Joel Shingtien, Mikkel Svoboda, Jay Idzis. Okay, never heard of these people. Francesco Zampano, don't know him. Gianluca Busio, I know him. He played when Venezia were in Serie A 2 years ago. Hans Nicolucci Cavaglia, he played as well. He was a former Juve player. And the game is underway, by the way. Teo Hernandez already having to deal with some last-ditch defending. Plays it back to Mike. Mike goes long and easily controlled by the Venezia center back. They have Alfred Duncan, a guy who I think we all know from his time at Sassuolo and a bunch of other clubs. Antonio Candela, don't know him. Gaetano Oristiano, I think he's a former Inter youth player, I believe. Yeah, former Inter youth player. And Joel Pagianopolo. He is from Finland as well. I don't know. Interesting that Venezia have a bunch of Finnish players, but anyway, where are we? Okay, let me start. All right, Ruben Loftus-Cheek on the ball. Definitely, he's playing more deeper in the pivot this time. Teo plays it to Leao. Leao gets past his man beautifully, and he's running. Bullies another man off, but he is dispossessed. Teo wins it back, gives it back to Leao. Leao with a lovely back heel to Teo. Teo in behind. Teo across the goal. And it's in. And it's in. Teo tries to square it across the box. Incomprehensibly, the Venezia goalkeeper toes it back into his own net. It is 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. What a fucking start. Beautiful recovery from Teo to win the ball back. Plays it to Leao. Leao with a lovely back heel plays it in behind. And Teo points to Leao on the back. Points to Leao's shirt on the back. Yes, that's 2 guys backing themselves. backing themselves after 2 or 3 weeks of absolute bullshit criticism, complete nonsense brought by our nonsense manager. But what a brilliant start. Hey, yeah, I know. Teo's the problem, right? Teo's the problem, right? Where's the effort and all that stuff? And he did make mistakes against Parma. He did. Of course he did. But hey, man, like, so did all the other guys. But somehow, but of course, because we have a nonsense manager, he decided to blame the big names and decided to make them a complete scapegoat the entire 2 weeks of the international break. Anyway, that's not the point. Milan are 1-0 up. Spectacular start, led once again by the main men, Rafael Leao and Teo Hernandez. On the other side, Venezia start again, and Emerson wins the ball back. Beautiful, high up the field. He keeps going under pressure. He's bodied off the ball, and it's a Venezia throwing deep into their own half. Good pressure from Emerson there. Tough to retain possession. He did very well overall. Come on. Whew. That was absolutely spectacular. Spectacular from Leao Teo. Excellent job. As usual. Let's see what we got. Venezia was a long throw-in. Goes right over the midfield, and here comes their striker, and their left winger is wide open. So much space, being tracked by Pavlovic. He crosses it in, but Teo deals with it very well. But he concedes the throw-in. Very poor. Teo has to just go to Mike very quickly there. Concedes the throw-in deep into our own half. Another Venezia throw-in. Badly dealt with by Gianluca Busio. Very bad first touch. Goes straight out of bounds for a Milan throw-in. But right there, that was a big warning shot. The same exact struggles we've had in all 3 games. The ease at which a good hold-up striker can take out our fullbacks was showcased again there. Gabbia on the ball, plays it to Pavlovic. Pavlovic, with some time, plays it to Fofana. Time to turn, and he moves. Tries to find Reinder's very poor ball right there. Dispossessed, and Venezia win the ball again. Hans Nicolucci Cavaglia plays it to the left. And some more space for Zambano on the left. He crosses it in, gets it to the striker. Good touch. Venezia to the right wing. And Teo deals with it yet again. Teo with the ball, tries to dribble past his man, is unsuccessful. Pavlovic clears after the Venezia corner. Cross. Sorry, it's a bit of a tongue twister. I haven't spoken out loud a bit for the best hour. I've been sitting in my room, so getting out. You got to rev the engine up a little bit. Venezia with the ball again. Ball's played all the way across. Lots of space for Venezia's right back. Crosses it in, headed out by Pavlovic. Back to their left back. Zambano on the ball, cuts in, plays it in. Busio with a lovely ball behind. Gabbia. Oh, Mike comes out to claim it, but Gabbia gets a touch early, and it does look like Mike looks to have gotten a head injury in that collision. Mike came out to claim it. Gabbia came out, got a touch on it, but Mike ended up clattering into Gabbia's knee. Hopefully he's okay. Already some very, very poor defending from Milan. Venezia all over us besides the goal. Very, very poor start from Milan. They're showing replays of the goal. I mean, just brilliant. But I just love seeing Teo and Leao react like that. Love them hugging, pointing at each other like, yeah, we're the guys. We're the guys. Fuck Paolo Di Canio. Fuck, what's his name? Radjanoin Golan. Man, why is it always the goddamn drug addicts? Why is it the alcoholics, the guys who had no professionalism during their career? In Paolo Di Canio's career, example, he's a fucking Nazi. Like, why is it always those guys that get to criticize Leao? It's so embarrassing. Like, you never see, you don't see Paolo Zanetti coming out and criticizing that. You don't see Francesco Totti. You don't see Alessandro Del Piero. You don't see Paolo Maldini. You don't see Alessandro Nesta. You don't see the real greats of the Italian game, the real respectable figures that really held their career down, that really made an indelible impact on the game. You don't see those guys criticizing Leao. You see the fucking losers who achieved nothing in their entire career, whose careers amounted to absolutely nothing, and who will ultimately be remembered as complete disappointments. Those are the guys you see criticizing Leao. And it's always so frustrating to see it. Venezia on the ball again. A bit of passing on there with the around the back. Sorry. Ball played out wide to Gianluca Busio, who's found a little bit of space. Had that lovely ball at the edge of the box, trying to play in Zambano. That Gabbia ultimately dealt with, but some early pressure from there. And beautiful, lovely pass from the Venezia center back. Plays it in between the lines. Busio to Zambano again. Lots of space on the left. 1-on-1 with Emerson. Tries to get past his man. Low cross into the striker. Oh my goodness, that should have been 1-0. The Finnish striker, the Venezia have up top, completely fluffs his line. But here comes Pulisic, trying to get through pressure. And is ultimately dispossessed. Plays it all the way out. Back to the Venezia goalkeeper. This is so poor from Milan again. So poor from Milan. By the way, the pass from I don't know who the center back in the middle is for Venezia, but spectacular ball in between the lines to get to Busio and set up that attack. Another beautiful long ball from him all the way out to Zambano. He has Busio in behind, but Zambano was caught offside. That center back, let me find his name, because he's clearly going to be a point of impact. Mikel Svoboda, 25-year-old Austrian. Mikel Svoboda. I'm going to remember him because he's playing at a very, very high level right now. His passing has been spectacular. Pavlovic on the ball now. Plays it to Fofana. Fofana to Gabbia. Matt says the Finnish striker that Venezia have up top struggles with his finishing. We clearly saw some of that in that missed chance. That could have easily been 1-1 for Venezia. Leao playing a little bit with the ball on the left. Gives it to Teo, to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, all the way back to Pavlovic. Pavlovic to Gabbia. He has some space to deliver. Plays it back to Pavlovic again. To Teo. Boy, you look at some options to progress, and he plays it to Fofana, and Fofana loses the ball again. I mean, it's not even Fofana's fault. Teo plays it to him because Teo has no options, and the ball gets to Fofana. He has no options other than to continue shielding the ball from the Venezia presser, and then he has to try to play the ball between two Venezia players. Yeah, he gets dispossessed again. There is absolutely no cohesion, just no options on the ball when our players get the ball from the back or when our pivot receives the ball from them. Just very few options. Venezia again controlling the ball. Playing on to the right to Alfred Duncan, who plays it all the way back to center backs. Venezia, who had their manager replaced. Ball in behind, and Mike is able to deal with it very easily. Venezia, their manager who got them promoted last year, Serie B, actually joined Torino, so we already know how good of a manager he was. They looked fantastic going forward against us in match week 1, and ended up beating Atalanta in match week 2. Here comes Reinders. Reinders with some space, plays it to Teo on the left. Teo with Ruben Loftus-Cheek behind him, plays it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek in space, gives it to Leao. 1-2 between him and Leao. Pulisic on the ball in the box to Reinders, who shoots, blocked by Gianluca Busio. And here come Venezia. Venezia, nice little hold up by their Finnish striker. Here comes Busio. Busio, nice little move, gets right past, gets away from Fofana. Oh my goodness, he does him again. So poor from Fofana. Brilliant from Busio, just playing with him back and forth. Zambano plays it all the way across to the right-hand side. Candena plays it, tries to play him behind to Orestiano, and Pavlovic does very well. It looks like he got a shot to the face, but pushes him out, pushes the ball out of bounds for a goal kick. Shepherds the ball out of bounds for a goal kick, my bad. Again, very, very poor from Milan again. I mean, actually, the attack was quite good. Nice little link up there between Teo, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and Leao. I thought Ruben Loftus-Cheek should have probably shot instead of trying to pass it to Pulisic, but Venezia coming again with a very high press. Gabbia, the ball stuck in his feet, plays it to Emerson. Emerson under a lot of pressure to Pulisic. Pulisic goes long, straight to Venezia center backs, headed to their midfielder, Hansi Cavaglia, to Oristiano. Oristiano with a shot! Just goes wide. Oh, man. This is fucking awful, man. This is so poor. Oof. Oristiano just goes wide. My goodness. Just their press has been suffocating. Gianluca Busio has already been a huge highlight player. Milan try to play out from the back. It's at Pavlovic in some space. Pavlovic goes back to Mike. Mike assesses his options under no pressure, plays long, or plays a nice ball to Pulisic. Pulisic on the ball to Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal to Fofana in some space. Fofana's been very poor to start the game. Hopefully we can see a change of that. Plays a nice little ball to Pulisic. Pulisic to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Back to Pulisic. It goes the ball was a bit bobbly from Pulisic. Oh, Busio again. Brilliant ball to evade pressure. He has been. You could go to my Twitter account and search my tweets from about Gianluca Busio from 2 years ago. I thought he was a very, very, very good talent right back then, and he's come back from Serie B. He looks spectacular today. Ball in the back for Duncan to Nicolosi Cavaglia to Busio once again, who finds himself again in some space. Zampano on the left. And Emerson Real deals well with it. It's a throw-in for Venezia. Milan just constantly under pressure. Venezia's ability, managed. By the way, I was speaking about their former manager, Venuti, who now manages Torino, but he left right after they got promoted. Their current manager is somebody we've known for a lot of years, Eusebio Di Francesco, former Sassuolo manager when, Berardi was our tormentor back in those old days. And then, Roma, last year was at Frosinone. Long throw by Venezia, dealt with by Fofana. Cavaglia with a shot. And Caviglia, sorry, is how I'm supposed to say his name. I'm also listening to the commentary. The commentary says Caviglia. I'm going to go with that. Shot from the edge of the box. Goes wide. Mike with another goal kick. Let's see if we're going to go short again. It does seem so. Gabbia plays it short to Mike. Mike to Pavlovic. Pavlovic to Teo. Teo back to Pavlovic, to Mike. Mike has a lot of space again. Is he going to go long? He goes short to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, back to Pavlovic. Pavlovic to Teo. Are we actually going to ever be able to get out of these positions? Pavlovic goes long. Leao loses the header. Tammy tries to flick it on, and he does. Here comes Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Beautiful hold up by Tammy. Ruben Loftus-Cheek finds Tijani Reinders. Reinders in the box. Reinders with an angle to shoot. Crosses it in. Oh, my goodness. Brilliantly defended by the Venezia center back. Reinders tried to square it to Pulisic, who would have had a tap in, but the Venezia center back does fantastically to get in that position. I would have liked Ruben Loftus-Cheek to keep going, but brilliant hold up from Tammy Abraham, just like we saw against Lazio with in the Leao goal. Tammy Abraham's ability to hold the ball up. He looks like an absolute stud so far in the, let's say, 45 minutes or 40 minutes of his Milan career. He looks spectacular. Pulisic with the corner. Flicked on, and it's in! It is in by Matteo Gabbia. A brilliant corner from Pulisic. Absolutely spectacular to kind of get it right at the near post. The keeper's unable to deal with it, and Gabbia is right there to slide it in. That is absolutely fantastic from Pulisic. There we go. 2-0, man. Look, it's been a terrible performance so far, but man, who gives a fuck? We are 2-0 up. Now we get to slow down. Now we get to just sit back, try to contain the pressure a little bit, stop being as loose on the ball, and then we can hit them on the counterattack. Tammy Abraham, again, I have to continue mentioning him, man. He has been spectacular, and his hold-up ultimately creates the chance that ultimately gets this goal. I think Fofana got a touch at the near post from the Pulisic corner. And let me see if he did get a touch. Yeah, looks like he got a little. Oh, it might have been. Yeah, okay. It was a Fofana headed on to the knee of Gabia right at the goal line. I don't know what minute I'm at because they're showing replays. I'll tell you 1 second. Sharpshooter says, "Now we lost 2-0 leads too many times. We can sit back after that." I'm not saying sit back like sit back, sit back. I'm just saying stop letting the gaps that have been in between our lines the whole game. Try to get more compact in those areas because um, we've been very, very poor in those positions. Zambano on the ball. Zambano to Alfred Duncan. Alfred Duncan tries to go long. Tammy Abraham deflects it. Brilliant. Brilliant from Tammy Abraham, man. He has been spectacular so far. Mike plays it to Pavlovic in a lot of space. Venezia's pressure has seemed to subside. They're not going. Looks like they're only going to pressure us off our own goal kicks. Fofana plays to Reinders. Reinders back to Gabia. This is the time to slow the game down. Just slow the game down. Let us control the ball. Let us take the venom out of the game. Here comes Gabia. Gabia to Fofana again. Fofana goes long, trying to find Pulisic in behind. He's able to. What a beautiful touch from Pulisic. That's spectacular right there. Pulisic plays it back to Emerson Royal, who's unable to control it, and it goes a little bit farther than we wanted. But that is a gorgeous touch from Fofana. Fofana with a loose ball tries to get Reinders in behind. Tammy Abraham again tracking back and winning the ball. Tammy Abraham is fucking fantastic. He's been spectacular so far. Man, he is involved in every single play. This is the kind of player that this is the kind of striker that we've been wanting for a very, very long time at Milan. A guy who's mobile, who can, who can actually hold up the ball, all these kind of things. Reaper Gaming says the goal was counted for Fofana, by the way. Okay, fair enough. I thought Gabia got a touch on it, but regardless, a goal's a goal. Emerson Royal on the right. Pulisic ahead of him. Tammy Abraham asking for the ball. Beautiful. Tammy Abraham loses out a little bit with the center back. Ball's all the way to the Venezia center back. Goalkeeper has to clear, and he does so poorly. Ruben Loftus-Cheek wins the ball, but is dispossessed and commits the foul. Damn. Good positioning there. Good position from Milan. Good effort from Tammy Abraham again in those hold-up positions. He's been spectacular so far. Credit to him. All right, Venezia again with the ball at their center backs. Leao pressing a little bit. Gets out for Duncan. Candela. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Tammy Abraham pressuring, and the goalkeeper has to clear. All the way out to Pavlovic, who heads it back very poorly. Candela's on the ball. To Oristiano. Oristiano in some space. Gets past Teo. But he lashes out. Accidentally swings his arm into Teo's face, and a free kick is given to Milan. We got lucky. Because Oristiano was running in a lot of space. Is that a dive? It might. Teo's history suggested that that's probably a dive. But hey, we take them as we go. Free kick, Milan deep into our own half. Pass played across to Gabia. Gabia on the ball. Again, no lack of pressure from Venezia. At the beginning of the game, they were pressing a lot, very high. Gabia plays it to Emerson, back to Emerson. And here they come, a little bit more of a press with Oristiano and Busio. And here comes Alfred Duncan pressing Teo to Leao. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, back to Gabia. Nice. Gabia has a lot of space, ability to move off the pitch, and he does. Lots of space, plays it to Emerson Royal, to Reinders. Beautiful movement right here. Reinders to Pulisic on the right, back to Emerson with an opportunity, back to Pulisic. Overlap run by Emerson. Pulisic tries to find him, but the ball is just a little bit too far. But now we're seeing, okay, cool. Like now we're seeing control. We're seeing defined movements. We're seeing a good understanding of how we need to play. Alfred Duncan loses out on the ball. Here comes Reinders. Reinders wins the ball. Reinders on the right-hand channel. Reinders crosses it in. Tammy Abraham! And it's a penalty! Tammy Abraham wins the penalty after the goalkeeper spills Tijani Reinders' shot, and it is a penalty for Milan. Won again by Tammy Abraham. Has been so active the whole game. Honestly, I hope he takes the penalty. He's been fantastic. He has been brilliant. He deserves a goal today. I hope he takes the penalty. He would have scored. Let's see the replay. Yeah, definite penalty right there. Definite penalty. Goalkeeper makes contact with Tammy Abraham's legs. Let's see who's going to take it. It is going to be Pulisic, actually. Oh, Tammy Abraham's on the ground. Oh, no, not like this. Please, no. Please, no. Oh, God, please. Not like this, please. He has to get up, man. Not after this performance. He's been so brilliant in 20 minutes. Please don't get hurt. Oh, he doesn't look good, man. Oh, please, God. Just don't. He's grabbing at his knee on the ground, man. The physios are getting him up. A little limp on his way out of the field. Pulisic is going to take the penalty, by the way. All right, Pulisic steps up for the penalty. Let's hope that Tammy Abraham is okay. Or let's hope it's even a precaution. I mean, if they want to take him out now, that's fine. But let's hope he's healthy overall. Pulisic from the penalty spot to make it 3-0 in 23 minutes. Come on. The referee's having to deal with a whole bunch of stuff around the box. This penalty we've been waiting for this penalty forever. But Pulisic is going to hold his nerve. He's going to hold his nerve and he's going to score. Come on. Pulisic, stone cold. Let's see what he's got. Referee blows the whistle. Pulisic from the spot. Steps up. Goal! 3-0 Milan in 24 fucking minutes, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go. It's exactly what we needed. Coming out of the break, man. So needed, man. Venezia have been poor at the back. We haven't been fantastic at the back. All that doesn't matter. Tammy Abraham is back on the pitch. He's celebrating with the guys. Man, kudos to fucking Tammy Abraham, man. Kudos to Tammy Abraham, who has been absolutely spectacular. Kudos to Pulisic, who I've been saying since last season should have been our penalty taker. Excellent job by Pulisic. And Milan are 3-0 up. It's cruising time. Somebody said, we can sit back at 3-0. Well, it's time to sit back now. Now it's time to, well, actually, no, screw that. We want 9, right? We all want 9. What was it? Was it 7-0 against Torino a couple years ago? Let's get 8. Let's get 8 this time. Tammy Abraham, again, like pressing like an absolute monster. I don't want to be negative. I'm trying not to be negative. I'm really, really trying not to be negative, okay? But this is why it was such a fucking disaster that we got Tammy Abraham on just a dry loan instead of a permanent transfer. Because now, Leao's on the ball on the left. Leao, 1-on-2. Ooh, with a little dribble. And a little man. And he tries to get that looked like a foul, maybe. Leao's on the ground, holding his foot. Let's see if VAR take a look at that. Come on. And now Teo fouls the Venezia right back under pressure. Let's see what happens. Come on. Show me the replay of the Leao incident. He was 1-on-2. Let's see. Oh, that's a penalty. That's absolutely a penalty. That's a stone wall as penalties get. He stepped on his foot. That's got to be a penalty. That's a penalty. Surely, right? That's a fucking penalty. No, where's the VAR? They better be checking this shit. That's a penalty. I mean, if this is not a penalty, then there's no football anymore. What is this? No. Yeah, Leao's saying the same shit. He's like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, if that's not a penalty, what is? That's a fucking penalty. How? How in God's name could that not be a penalty? Why are they even reviewing this long? If you've seen one replay of it, you're done. That's a penalty. There's no way. I mean, it's so much a penalty. I'm losing my shit just at them having to take this long to review. That's the most stone. What are they doing? He's going to the monitor. He's going to the monitor, baby. 4-0. It's about to be 4-0, baby. Leao wins the penalty. Man, I mean, it's come on, like come on. It's so obvious a penalty. Leao on the left wing, going 1v2, taking it one side, taking the other, and eventually they step on his foot and foul him. It's a clear penalty. Just has to be clear penalty. Yeah. No, nothing on the ball. I don't even know why the referee has to look at it this long. The VAR review is complete. Let's see what we got. Come on. He's doing the signs. VAR. Penalty, baby. Woo! Let's go. Come on. Okay, yes, I know Pulisic just scored. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say. Never mind. Pulisic should take it. I was gonna be like, oh, maybe we should give it to Tammy, but no. Let's not tempt fate. Give it to Pulisic. He scored it. He scored the previous one. Like, let's do it. What an absolutely brilliant start from Venezia, but oh, it is Tammy. That's gonna take it. It is Tammy. Okay, look, it's a little tempting fate-ish, but hey, he's been brilliant. I hope he scores. He deserves something like this. Come on, Tammy. Open your account in Milan colors. An account that looks like it's going to be very full soon. Tammy Abraham. And again, the referee has to keep telling them to get out of the box. Tammy Abraham steps up. Can he get his first Milan goal? Takes his run up. And it's 4-0, baby! Tammy Abraham opens his account for Milan. And let me tell you something. This brother is going to score a lot of goals. This guy's only worn a Milan jersey for 45 minutes total. 45 minutes, I'm already ready to tell you, this is our starting striker. I'm already ready to tell you it. Morata, go, recovery, recoup, all this kind of stuff. That's cool. That's our starting striker right there. Wow. If he stays healthy, that's the starting striker right there, man. Fuck yeah. Tammy Abraham. I mean, credit, by the way, credit to Pulisic for being humble enough or being kind enough to give him the penalty. He didn't have to do that. Absolutely not. But he gives him the penalty, gets his first goal, and man, what an absolutely spectacular start to. I have to say this. It's been 30 minutes. This is like an extended start to the game. It's unbelievable. Venezia go long. Pavlovic heads it out all the way to Nicolussi Cavilli. Teo, who plays it to Teo. Teo to Leao. And Leao is running again. And he's one-on-one. He's one-on-one in the back. He brits past his man, tries to play it across. It's just deflected into the goalkeeper's hands. Man, we are on fire right now. Leao has been flat out spectacular, man. Involved. Creates the first goal. Wins the penalty for the third, or for the fourth. Just phenomenal. Here come Venezia on the ball again. I mean, actually, I don't even have to commentate. Now we can just chill. I can, I'm gonna sit up a little bit. I'm gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's just cool. Like now we're just chilling. You know what I'm saying? You're all at my house. We're chilling. We're sitting on the couch. We're drinking some water. We're drinking some soda. We're chilling now. It's good. I don't care. Let's put 10. Let's just score 10. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? This is just a good old time now, right? Unmute mic. All right. Can you guys hear me? Testing. Can somebody confirm in the chat that the mic is back? No voice still? Okay, it's back. Perfect. Thank you, guys. All right. Gabia on the ball. Emerson Royal. Emerson to Pulisic. Pulisic almost dispossessed. Plays it back to Emerson. Ooh, nice little move to get past Busio. And eventually wins the throw-in. Good job. I'm giving Emerson Royal his props. I mean, there's not that much props to give. He hasn't been that good, but like credit to him. He's been fine. Emerson with the throw-in all the way out to Gabbia. Gabbia to Mike. Mike in some space under pressure now. Plays it out to Teo. Teo in some space. Here we go. Teo to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Oh, nice little move right there. Man, that's the Ruben Loftus-Cheek with those go gadget legs. Ends up winning a free kick. The Teo pass was just a bit long, but brilliant from Ruben Loftus-Cheek to kind of extend his legs, keep position, and then win the free kick. And now Milan are just toying with them. We're just going slow now. You know, every free kick is short. We're just kind of chilling, keeping our possession. Gabbia on the ball. Let's just get a layout goal. I think who else hasn't scored? Well, Pulisic. Well, Teo kind of got it. It was an own goal, but we'll count it for Teo. Oh, Loftus-Cheek is dispossessed. That's poor. Wait. A free kick is given against Venezia for Teo. Something off the ball because he wasn't anywhere near the ball. Let's see what happened. Can we get a replay? They're showing the replay of the goal now, I think. Yeah. Just spectacular. Showing right here where Leao got the ball when he won the penalty on the fourth. Di Francesco was going at Leao, and Leao was like, I don't know what you want me to tell you, brother. That guy fouled me. Like, he stepped on my foot. I don't know what to tell you. It just is what it is. Venezia, goalkeeper, plays it out to his center backs. Let's get a Leao goal. I just need a Leao goal now. He has 2 goals and assists in 3 games. So let's get one here, and we can all go home happy. Easy game. So anyway, how's everybody's week going? I mean, we could talk about anything now. Like, you guys, we could start the question section now if anybody wants to ask some questions, you know, talk, chill, whatever. I mean, this is there's nothing to play for now. We're all good. This win will take us to 5 points. I mean, it cannot be understated how much this win was needed. Ruben Loftus-Cheek fouls Caviglia at midfield, but yeah, it can't be understated how much this win was needed. Not just because we're winless in our first 3, but also because coming up is Liverpool, Inter, then Lecce, which is fine, I guess, but and then Bayer Leverkusen. So it's like we're facing the Italian champions, we're facing one of the best teams in the world in Liverpool, and we're facing the German champions in the upcoming few weeks. So it can't be understated how much a win, but not just a win, a big win. A big win was needed. So this is a very positive. I didn't think that we started very well today, but hey, who cares? We scored enough goals to make it not matter. Zampano on the left for Venezia. Tries to play Busio in behind. Busio to Uristiano at the edge of the box. Crosses it into... that was too close for comfort. For Duncan receives the ball. Here comes Pulisic on the counter. Pulisic trying to wiggle out of his way out of pressure. Still on the ball. Pulisic shields off Busio and plays it back to Fofana. Well done. A very, very well done from Pulisic to evade pressure right there. Teo to Leao. Leao to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Teo. Yep. Now we're slowing the game down. Let's see what the commentators saying. Reinders looks really good with license to go forward. Absolutely. Here he is again, just as you say that. On the ball, dribbling past his man, by past Caviglia. Plays it to Emerson Royal on the right. Emerson to Pulisic. Pulisic with the ball in behind. Finds Tammy Abraham. Good shielding position right here on the right. Oh, nice little move. Little miscommunication right there between Teo. Teo tried to the penalty area, and Tammy's cross came more to the post. Oh, beautiful flick by Leao to Pulisic. Oh, my goodness. We are playing magical football right here. Another backheel flick from Leao. And Pulisic tried to find Tammy in the middle of the box, but Venezia did well to clear it for a corner. Oh, this is magic football right now. Olufemi's talking about Abraham's hold the play is fantastic. Absolute. Like, man, I'm telling you, 40, 45, 50 minutes into his Milan career, this is like everything I wanted from a striker last season. Pulisic with another cross in. Goalkeeper does well to get it out of there. And here come Venezia. Gabbia with a cynical foul. Looks like, is it going to be yellow? Yep. Gabbia picks up the first yellow of the game. Deserved. I mean, he stopped the counterattack for no reason. Well, not for no reason. It was a counterattack. Fair enough. What else? What else are we talking about? Noah is saying our defense is very fragile. I agree. It still is fragile. And it has been fragile today. But, hey, we're up 4-0 in the 37th minute. We can't have everything. We can't complain all the time. But, yeah, the beginning of the game was poor. But we're seeing a lot right now. Here comes Reinders pressing. Pulisic pressing. Milan's press looking a lot more collective here. Ooh, lovely little move by Teo to evade pressure. We lose it out. Oristano shoots, blocked by Gabbia, and it ends up at Mike's arms. That was very poor. Too risky by Teo, and he's on the ground holding his face. Let's see what happened. Oof, he did get hurt. He got a little elbowed to the face by Oristano. Not on purpose, just the slightest hit, but that hurts in at full speed. Fonseca talking to Leao, giving him some instructions. So yeah. Anyway, I had a good week. Now it's been made a great week. What else is going on? So we have Liverpool on Tuesday. Probably a loss. Somebody said that, they lost this week. They lost today, so that means they're beatable. I mean, of course they're beatable. Everybody's beatable, but if them losing today means that they're going to come and take it out on us. And I'm telling you right now, if the gaps that were shown by us in the first 10, 15, 20 minutes of this game are shown again, they're going to kill us. Scott Taylor says 4 goals. We should get the key players some rest. I agree. Probably, I imagine about like the 60th minute, if it's still 4-0, you'll see, the likes of Leao, Teo, all these guys come off. Martino says, how are you not smiling? I was smiling when we scored. Now it's been a while, and I've just been watching Oristano elbow Teo, and Teo's on the ground for a while. So what am I supposed to be smiling about? He's fine. I'm not smiling. You wanted to come into the stream and just nonstop the whole thing. I could do that, to be fair. Pulisic to Emerson to Gabbia. Gabbia goes long, intercepted by the Venezia center back. Tries to advance, loses out. Fofana on the ball. Fofana in some space, loses out again, and it looks like it might have been offside. The referee doesn't blow the whistle. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful by Ruben Loftus-Cheek to win the ball back. Here comes Tammy Abraham, tries to play him in behind, and it's just slightly intercepted. And now the what's it called? The referee's giving an offside all the way back there. I mean, yeah, okay, cool. It might have been offside, and I understand why he kept it going, but now we get a throw in a more advanced position, so I don't understand. Now on the ball. He's just toying with them right now. He gets the ball, he's just slowing it down, just like being chill. Oh, plays a nice little ball to Reinders, who's unable to control and is dispossessed, gives away a free kick. Venezia try to go fast, but our defense covers the ball in behind. Duncan goes to the center backs. Center back to Zampano. All right. We're just chilling, man. We're just chilling. We're happy. We're happy as can be. This is my relaxation time. Busio plays it to Hans de Culuzi Cavalia, who plays it in behind to Oristano, who shoots. Weak shot right at Mike. But again, man, Look, again, I don't want to be negative. We're 4-0. I'm trying not to be negative, but man, like, it is so easy to get a shot against this fucking team. It's so easy. It's so easy to get between the lines. It's so easy. By the way, Gianluca Busio, one to watch. Very, very, very good player. I know I've mentioned him already a bunch of times in this game, but he's definitely somebody to pay attention to in Serie A going forward this season. Let's see what else they got. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Teo to Pavlovic. Gabbia on the ball to Fofana. The one guy I want to see more from is Fofana, to be honest, because so far, again, can only complain so much in a 4-0 win, but he's been poor. I want to see more from him. Gabbia to Pavlovic to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who's kind of taken Teo's position. Back to the center backs again. All right. If they're not going to come press us, I mean, what's the point? Like, that's fine. You want to lose 4-0? We'll take it to the halftime. We don't care. Mike to Teo. Nice little chest control. Plays it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek and makes a run. Loftus-Cheek on the ball. Bodies Oristiano. And wins the foul. Excellent job by Ruben Loftus-Cheek there to keep possession. Loftus-Cheek plays it to Fofana. Fofana to Reinders. And again. All right, we're calm. What else is there? What's some fun facts to talk about? We got Liverpool, then we got the derby, which is going to be the moment of truth, really. Fofana on the ball, plays a nice little ball in behind, between the lines to Reinders. Tries to play a little 1-2 with Tammy Abrahams, but he's not able to get the ball back. Venezia on the ball, under pressure from Leao. Go long. Pavlovic against their Finnish striker. Pavlovic again. Brilliantly done to head it out of play. If there's going to be a physical battle between the center back and a striker, and it's Pavlovic is involved, I back him. I back him up against pretty much almost everybody in the league right now. Duncan on the ball, plays it to Caviglia. I don't know. Tammy Abraham again tracking back and winning the ball. Conceding a free kick from a good crossing position for Venezia. Yoli saying, which would you rather win, Liverpool or Inter? I'm sorry, brother, but how can this be a question? I'll lose 10-0 to Liverpool if I can get a one. This is what I want, okay? I don't want to dominate Inter. I mean, I do, right? But I want to beat them 1-0 with like an own goal in like the 94th minute. I want to beat them in the most just disgusting way possible. That's how I want to beat Inter this next week. Venezia in a good crossing position. Oristiano takes it. And dealt with again by Tammy Abraham. Oh, Pulisic dispossessed off the ball. Tammy Abraham again. Dude, Tammy fucking Abraham, man. Oh, beautiful little flick by Leao, and he wins the free kick. Excellent job by Leao. He probably had like 5 guys around him. To win a free kick there is brilliant. Speaking of 5 guys, I'm trying to think what I'm going to have for lunch. Because again, we're all chilling now. We don't have to do anything. We're all chilling. I'm trying to think what I'm going to have for lunch, so I might get a 5 guys burger or something. Reward myself for this win. J-Rack says Pavlovic versus Lukaku is going to be something. You know, when I said, I would back him physically against everybody in the league, Lukaku was the first guy that popped into my head. Fofana loses the ball again. Excellent tackle by Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Fofana's been poor. Very, very poor. I can't not say it. Leao wins a free throw from a throw-in from Milan. Sorry. I watched basketball yesterday. Napoleon Solo says, I don't know, but it's possible Liverpool rested some guys today getting ready for Tuesday. They did not. They played the whole team. They just got beat. They just got beat. Look, at the end of the day, they're still the favorites. They're going to come into our house with a lot more momentum than we do, even though this game is fantastic. Leao on the ball, 1-on-1, gets past his man with ease, cuts back inside, and again, tries a little nutmeg. Doesn't come off. I love the attempt. Ruben Loftus-Cheek wins the ball back to Teo. Teo on the ball. Teo to Leao. Leao, nice little 1-2 with Loftus-Cheek attempted. Loftus-Cheek wins the ball back again. It's out to Cristiano and Loftus-Cheek again. Very, very good performance from Loftus-Cheek. I'm his biggest hater, but I got to give it to him. Alfred Duncan on the ball. Alfred Duncan tries to get past pressure. Keeps the ball despite tackles from Teo and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He plays it across the field to Zampano. Zampano in some space. Pulisic tracking back. Zampano 2, all the way back to the center backs. All right. Good transition defending right there by Milan. Like, by far our biggest glaring hole in the first 3 games has been our transition defense. So very encouraging to see everybody as a collective get back in position there. Ball in behind. Oh, Pavlovic, that is spectacular, winning the ball in our own box. Teo plays it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who has some space. Loftus-Cheek tries to play Leao in behind, and he's unable to. Nice little idea. But, I mean, Pavlovic has been flat out spectacular. I was a huge fan of the signing. I've been a huge fan of him since, remember when we played Salzburg 2 years ago in those 2 games in the groups? I have tweets going back then saying how fantastic it was. I was very impressed with him at the Euros. Poor ball from Venezia. Emerson Royal intercepts. Pulisic back to Emerson. And Emerson has some space within crossing position. And his cross is just a bit too close to the goalkeeper, who claims easily. Tammy Abraham was waiting at the far post for a potential tap-in. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is halftime. Nothing but a standing ovation. I'm not going to stand, obviously, because then the camera won't see me. But hey, nothing but an ovation for Milan. That was an absolutely fantastic, clinical, decisive, just everything you've wanted in the final third, especially from Milan. Still, look, the issues still remain at the back. The issues still remain in midfield. But overall, he's been fantastic. We've been fantastic. Pavlovic, spectacular. Emerson Royal, very good. Reinders, excellent. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I'm his biggest hater. But I have to give him credit. Excellent today in the pivot. Once again, proving that he's not a number 10, and I can't believe that they kept persisting with that. But anyway, fantastic in the pivot. Leao, he's Leao. He's fucking Rafael Leao, just pure magic. Teo has been very good going forward. And in my opinion, the most impressive player so far today has been Tammy Abraham. And Pulisic has been fantastic too. But Tammy Abraham, in my opinion, first half man of the match. If I had to give something right now, it would be Tammy Abraham. His hold up, the defensive effort, the pressing, like the recoveries, everything, every facet of his game has been just spectacular. All right, I'm gonna chill a little bit, tweet a little bit if that's okay with you guys. If you guys have any discussion points, talking points, anything, I'm telling, like, send them in the chat. We can talk about them at this halftime. Nothing to rant about. Last time I did the Parma game, and there was so much to complain about at halftime, but we don't have to do that now. We're all chilling now. You know what I'm saying? So happy days, happy days. Let's see what the other score lines are around the rest of Europe. We've got Bournemouth and Chelsea 0-0 over there. We've got Madrid and Sociedad 0-0 over there. We have got, Milan obviously beating. We have Stade Brest 1-0 up against PSG in France. Cool. And yeah, what else? Let's see what the comments are saying. Ruben Loftus-Cheek playing like a pure 10. I wouldn't say that. I definitely wouldn't say that. But he's winning the ball. He's being efficient when he has it. And he's using his physicality very well. It's all we can ask for him. It's all we've ever really wanted him to do. It's all this other stuff that managers have kind of put on his plate that has made him look, frankly, ridiculous and has put his inclusion in question. But when he limits his game to the limits of his game, right? That was a bar. When he limits his game to the limits of his game, he's fantastic. We've got Tammy's performance so far has been great. Even when he was subbed on in the previous game, I absolutely agreed. In let's say, I think it was 20 minutes and then 45 minutes here. In the 65 minutes he's played in a Milan jersey, he's been nothing short of spectacular. Everything we've wanted from a striker, from hold-up play to pressing, everything. He's been fantastic. Says, I don't get why we still press in a 4-2-4. It's so strange, especially playing a 3-4-3 team. We should be pressing in a 4-3-3. I agree. He's been fantastic. Somebody else who's logged in the Sempre Milan chat says, Ahmed, Tijani's more advanced position, yay or nay? Huge yay. He's been fantastic. But this is, and this is what we've known all along, that his brilliance is at the edge of the box playing the final pass. Now, he's brilliant in a lot of other phases of play, right? But if you have a guy who's brilliant at the edge of the box, that's more valuable than him being brilliant anywhere else. And at the edge of the box, a midfielder's creativity at the edge of the box is where it's the most valuable, right? And so he's been fantastic there. His dribbling, his ability to get out of pressure and then create gaps in the defense. The way he's able to he gets past his defenders at times so easily. He's so fun, such effortless dribbling, right? And when you get one guy out of the box, when you get one guy out of position, this is something I've always tried to explain. It's like there is no defense in any sport that is built to withstand being beat one-on-one. Because if you beat your man one-on-one, that means somebody else has to come mark you. And then that means your teammate is open because of that. That's kind of the whole point, right? That's why dribbling is so important. And to have, well, obviously Leao is the best dribbler in the league and one of the best in the world, right? So to have him and then have Reinders as well, who can exploit that added ability, to have them both playing in those advanced positions is huge. Let's see what else. You're missing America's on your wall. No, I'm not. I can show you. The rest of the map is over there. But it's just that my desk used to be right underneath the map so you could see the whole thing. If you watched my old YouTube videos, by the way, go in the link in the description below. Go subscribe to BdairBall. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, or I just hit 1,000 subscribers, and subscribe to Sempre Milan. But I assume you already do if you're here. My desk used to be right there underneath the map, so you could see the whole thing. But now I've moved the desk to the other side of the room, so you only see half. But no, the rest of the world is still there. What else we got? Let's see. We were supposed to win this game because it's a winnable game. Good thing the boys stepped up. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to give them that much credit because they're beating Venezia. They're supposed to, but it's exactly what we needed. But again, it's not just that we're beating them. It's that we're beating the crap out of them. Like that was needed. There needed to be a statement of confidence after the way the first 3 games came in. Frederick says, I don't think we should take too much out of this first half. Some bright spots, but we still have some defensive issues. The thing is, we can't not take a lot, okay? Because the things there have been positives that can easily be carried on to the future games. Like Reinders in advanced position. That's not something that is game specific. That's something that should be consistent throughout the season. We should consistently be seeing him in those advanced positions, and that's something that's going to help us. So that's definitely something you have to take out of that first half. Leao's brilliance you can take because it's consistent. Tammy Abraham's build-up, I think you have to take it because, again, he's shown that in multiple positions in his career at Roma and at Chelsea, right? And yes, the big question mark about Tammy Abraham was how much, first of all, can he stay healthy? And how much did the injury last year take away from his game? And if we can take one thing out of his cameo against Lazio and his first half here, something that we absolutely should take is the fact that it hasn't taken anything out of his game. He is flat out spectacular. I have a tweet. This is actually funny. I have a tweet from the day we signed Giroud saying we signed the wrong Chelsea striker because I so badly wanted us to sign Tammy Abraham from Chelsea back then. I'm glad. Obviously, Giroud did brilliant. I'm not trying to say that I was right about that part, but I'm very glad that at the end of the day, Tammy Abraham is playing for us. This is the little bit of negativity, but how fucking stupid was it to do a loan swap where now they get fucking, what's it called? They get Alexis Salamakers. They're not going to fucking redeem Alexis Salamakers. Who gives a fuck about Alexis Salamakers, right? We get a striker who clearly solves a lot of issues for us, who already 65 minutes into his Milan career, we already all agree this is somebody that's probably going to be part of Milan's season, a big part of Milan's season. And if he does exceptionally well, he just goes back to Roma on loan and they get to extort us for a fee. It was such an awful what's it called? Formula for a transfer. What else we got? But I do agree. The defensive issues are still very big there. And Fofana has not been poor. I think somebody said jury's still out on Fofana, but he better start coming good soon. I agree. He's not been good today. Just very loose with his passing and all that. So I'm hopeful that it's gonna, go uphill from here. But if we're gonna have to lose. I'm sorry, if somebody's gonna have to have a bad game, I'm glad it's up 4-0. Should Seba De Francesco try to park the bus and counter? I mean, the moment for that was at 0-0, but now it's too late. They have to go for it. And in fairness, I can't just sit here and tell and say that they haven't gotten a bunch of chances. When they've been able to play from past the first line of the press, they've been able to get shots on us consistently. Thomas says Thomas. Sorry, I don't know why I say names like that. I think it's Thomas or Thomas. I don't know. Whatever. Such a pity that Kamada is not on the bench. This would be a perfect occasion for him to play 45 minutes. I do agree. Who is on the now that you mention it? Which of the young guys are on the bench now? Let me check. We got. Let's see. We've got on the bench. So we have Toriani and Ravier. Obviously not going to play. Bartisagi's on the bench. I'd like to see him in a cameo coming on for Teo. I would much rather see him than Terracciano. Zeroli's on the bench. That would be a nice little cameo, maybe for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much all the young guys that are on the bench, other than Yunus Musa and all those guys. But he's an established first-team player. Morata's on the bench. I'm assuming he'll probably come on. If he's healthy enough, he'll probably come on at some point just to give him a few minutes. And Frederick says exactly what I'm saying. Give Zeroli some time. I agree. Finally, Gabbia starts. I mean, no, he's not Nesta, but I'm happy to see Gabbia in the starting lineup. I think, yeah, he's been fine. Again, I just think this is my issue with having Gabbia. Well, not okay. Sorry, let me say that again. Not an issue with having Gabbia, but it's more like, okay, Gabbia is good and he's an excellent bench option, but like he's not just gonna be a consistent starter, because if he's a consistent starter, then you're not gonna win anything. Like, you're not going anywhere with Gabbia as a consistent starter. What do I think about Ruben Loftus-Cheek? He's been fantastic. I've been saying multiple times. He's been spectacular today. In that deeper role. Let's see who else. Frederick saying what he meant by not saying too much was not to hype it too much. I agree. I mean, ultimately, it is Venezia. But at the same time, we could have said that about Parma. But like, it is Venezia. But like I said, there are things to be taken away. But it's happy. I'm happy with the way it's been going. Ayman Bashir says, "What's your preferred backline in midfield with everyone available?" Well, Mike obviously in goal. Emerson Royal, I guess. I mean, I don't care between him and Calabria. I don't rate either one of them right now, so it doesn't really matter to me. But I guess Emerson Royal, Tomori and Pavlovic and Teo. And then midfield, probably Benasa's injured, man. He would have been in my fucking answer. God damn it. I wish he never. I hate how much he gets injured. Well, I'm gonna have. I mean, it's gonna have to be Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Fofana going forward. I personally think that Yunus Musa is eventually gonna have to take that position. He showed a lot in preseason, and I think he's a very, very talented player. So I'm hopeful that soon enough he's gonna be able to take that position from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Let's see, and Rander's in the attacking midfield position. Let's see what else. Pulisic is on it today. He is on it today, yes. Bunch of guys. Popo, Colme says Fofana and Emerson are awful. The rest of the guys are making it up. Pavlovic is amazing. What else? Nawar says he disagrees that Gabi is solid. He likes the charisma, but he can be a consistent starter with the right complementary pairing. Look, again, he's a fantastic option to have in the squad. Nobody's saying that, but again, if we end up if we end up with Gabbia and Pavlovic the entire season, something has gone wrong, because that's not what anybody wanted at the beginning of the season. So that's all I'm saying. He's a good option to have in the in the team, but he's not the guy you want ultimately. All right. Let's see this if anything has changed. I think all the other games are going to be in halftime now. Yeah. both. Let's see what Chelsea's up to. If there's anything interesting. They have a guy, Renato Vega, is playing in midfield. Are all their other guys injured? Is Enzo Fernandez injured? He's not on the bench either, so I'm assuming he's injured. Okay. Let's see, Bournemouth. Bournemouth have nothing interesting. Then we've got Sociedad de Madrid. Brahim Diaz came off injured after 25 minutes. That sucks. 0-0 in that game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Camera's back on, at least in the stadium. No more commercials. Zeroli is warming up on the pitch. I think it's inevitable that he comes on. I'm gonna eat some food because I am starving. And again, there's nothing to play for. Oh, Juve drops points. That's true. Let's talk about that. Juve drops points to Empoli. Almost lost all 3 points too. Tomori's not playing because he got dropped. He'll probably play against Liverpool though. But yeah, Juve dropped points. And they dropped points last week against Roma as well. It's actually very interesting to me how well their summer started so well. And it looked like, okay, they're going to build a team that can actually compete for the title. And then through their own doing, by selling Matthias Sule and Dean Huijsen, I don't know how to say his name. By selling them, guys that could clearly start for them. They could have done what's it called? They ended up sabotaging their own project and signing a guy like Nico Gonzalez for an absurd amount, signing Cooper Miners, who's great but massive overpay. Signing those guys, just insane to have done that at those prices, and then having sold your starters, having sold your very, very talented youngsters who were ready to start. Wuxia Game Central says, I like Tammy's work rate. I love it. I'm telling you, in every phase of the game so far, he's been fantastic. Let's see what else. One Football says that I've switched to 4-3-3. I don't think that's actually what happened. I think it was Reinders was definitely in the 10. More than that, more than a 4-3-3 for sure. I think so. I think that's what happened. That's what I've watched so far. Gilbert says Vasquez man of the match in the Empoli game. Another Maldini masterclass. Yeah, Davis Vasquez, I think that's his name. Davis Vasquez, the Colombian goalkeeper, who's Empoli starter somehow. Well, at least he's doing well, so I guess not somehow. All right, game looks about to start, so let me eat real quick. All right, Milan are kicking off. Tammy Abraham, no substitutions made. And here we go. Fofana to Emerson Royal. I think we get 10, 15 minutes if we and then we make some subs. No, I don't think they were going to make subs at halftime. I think we get a few minutes, 10, 15 minutes of this game. Stays at 4-0, we make some subs. Or if we score a fifth goal, then subs immediately. Thomas said, should we have rotated for the midweek fixture? No, I don't think you could have done that, given Fofana almost gives the ball away again. Okay. He passes Loftus-Cheek, who wins a foul. That's good. I don't think you could have rotated for this game, to be honest. Because now obviously it's 4-0, so we're all chilling. But like, if it was 0-0 right now, it would be DEFCON 1. Like, we would be all freaking the fuck out at the possibility of no wins in 4. So you had to play it right now. Leao gets dispossessed. Oh my goodness, gets past Fofana easily, and then long shot, and it's gone. Okay. Oh, you said Thomas saying, "Oh, sorry, no, I meant that the half. My bad, my bad." No, I still think. Look, you give it 10, 15 minutes. Okay, you don't want to invite. With these kind of things, you just don't want to tempt fate. Oh, Gabia with a poor short ball, but Mike under pressure, just fantastic, and he plays it long to Leao. That's just gorgeous, man. Mike is just unbelievable at his craft. I think you don't want to tempt fate because it's like you concede a goal immediately. Like let's say you make some substitutions and then out of nowhere you concede a goal immediately, and it's 4-1, and Venezia suddenly have something to push for, and you have Kevin Zeroli and these other guys on the pitch. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just want to like let the game slow down, make sure that the second half is under control. We have possession, we're chilling, and then bring on the subs. I think, or you score a fifth goal and it's like even more demoralizing, and then you can just bring on whoever you want. I don't care. All right, Venezia on the ball. Busio tries to flick in behind and loses out. Let me get some more food. I'm eating a cheese. Well, it's not really a pizza. It's more like a cheese pastry with some honey. It's quite good. What did you guys have for lunch today? This is how boring this game is. It's not boring. It's a good boring. I'm very glad to be bored. But, like, there's absolutely nothing to watch or to play for. Right now, if I was at home, or like I am at home, but if I was just by myself, I don't know. I'd be chilling. I'd probably put a second game on the side, try to watch that a little bit, or something like that. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek, fantastic. Wow. What a pass. Leao in behind. Oh. Save by the Venezia goalkeeper, man. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is Ruben Loftus-Cheek has the right to punch me in the fucking face out of this game, man. He's been fantastic. Spectacular ball recovery and incredible passing behind from Loftus-Cheek. 10 out of 10 so far. I really wanted that Leao goal, though. We'll see. I think he eventually gets it, unless he gets sent off. Scott saying, you think the management can fire Fonseca if he loses the next game? No. If he loses to Liverpool and Inter, I just don't think he's going to get fired until we're going to lose against Liverpool and Inter, like 99%. Oh, Tijani tries to get past his man, loses out on the ball. Alfred Duncan on the ball. Emerson flirting with a yellow card there. Lustiano crosses it in. Their striker tries to lay it off. Very well done by Reinders at the edge of the box. And then wins the free kick from a handball. Smart. No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can sack him after Liverpool and Inter. I think we will lose those games, unfortunately. But after that comes, I think, Lecce. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's Lecce after that. And if you lose that, that's when you get sacked. I don't think you lose. Yeah, you get Lecce, then Leverkusen. Like, if you don't beat Lecce and then you lose to Leverkusen away, you probably go there. Matt Singh, we shouldn't dismiss players after a few games. Sometimes players have bad performances, bad runs. I'm not. I didn't dismiss Loftus-Cheek after a bad game or a bad run. I dismissed him after a bad season and a bad a bad start to this one. He was not good. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, again, a part of that is because he was playing at the 10, but he is the worst number 10 in the world. So I don't know what to tell you. I can. Yeah, I get it. He had 8 goals. That's fine, but like he was not good at football. He had 8 goals. He had 8 goals from attacking midfield, and I think he had passes into the penalty area. He had like 12. Like Messias had that many passes into the penalty area for Genoa. last year, and he had his season destroyed by injuries. So, like, let's think about that for a second. Yeah, he was not a good attacking midfielder. I know he's not a real 10. I agree. That's what I'm with you. But I can only judge him on the position that he's playing. Now crosses it in. Oh, Gabby almost gets a goal. Can somebody did that first goal? Did that first corner? Did that count for? Oh yeah, it did count for Fofana. Gabby almost gets his first goal then. I thought he had scored the first corner. Oh, sorry, it was actually saved, so it's a corner from Mina. No way Gabby is before Tomori Pavlovic. He is today. I mean, it's just a game. It's just one game. Pulisic on the corner. He's been spectacular with his deliveries so far. Since last week, since they've given Pulisic those like right-handed corners, he's been incredible with those deliveries, especially those deliveries so close to the near post. I love those deliveries because they make the goalkeeper have to challenge. And we have a bunch of really, really tall guys in that box. Ball's flicked out and cleared out by Venezia all the way out to Reinders. Nice little shift of the ball. Plays it to Emerson in a bit of space on the right. One-on-one with Busio and Venezia help coming. He tries to dribble past both of them, and Busio's able to dispossess. Thomas saying, yes, finally not doing outswing corners. I don't know if you follow me, but it's literally something I've been complaining about on Twitter like nonstop for the past 2 years. I hate outswinging corners. Teo plays a ball in behind to Leao, all the way on the left. Good control from Leao. Tries to play it to Tammy Abrahams, who tries to head it out. Oh, very, very nice move right there from Leao to Teo. From Teo to Leao. Leao with excellent control, crosses it in and does Tammy Abrahams is just off of that on that header. Let's see. Venezia playing with the ball around the back. We're chilling, man. Goalkeeper goes long, straight to Pavlovic, almost like he was aiming for him. To Teo. Teo on the ball. Teo to Fofana. Under a little bit of pressure. Plays it back to Teo. Nice. Teo in some space. Plays it to Reinders. Reinders in some space. Plays Teo in behind. Teo on the ball. Teo tries the cut and it's just a little behind the oncoming Milan players. Oh, Emerson with a lovely. He almost won the ball back in a very dangerous position. The touch was just like slightly off, and it ends up with a Venezia throw-in. Reinders has been just been magic. Sorry, I'm done eating now. You won't have to see me do that anymore. Venezia, Venezia with a long throw. Fofana wins the header straight to Pulisic. Pulisic to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with Teo on his left. Teo on the ball in some space to Leao. Leao takes the ball. 1-on-2. Cuts back and goes straight back to Teo. Teo Loftus-Cheek, who loses the ball. That's kind of poor. Orestano, says the commentator, so I'm going to go with that. Orestano to Zampano. Zampano with a lot of space on the left. A lot of space on the Venezia left-hand side. Zampano to Busio. Excellent job by Fofana to recover. Busio still gets the flick on, and Duncan skies the shot. But very, very, very good marking from Fofana. I have to give him that. That is the exact kind of play that we've been found out on consistently throughout the beginning of the season, and Fofana did exceptionally well to be right there with Gianluca Busio, give him the physicality, at least prevent him from getting an easier ball in behind. Let's see what else. Matt says we should make some changes in 5 minutes. I agree. Right around like the 60-minute mark, everybody should be coming off. Bring on Chukwueze for Pulisic. Bring on Morata. Oh, Pulisic tries to play him behind. Oh, so close to finding Leao. The goalkeeper comes out and claims it. So close. Great idea by Pulisic. Great pass. Matt's saying, who should we bring in? I would bring in Chukwueze for Pulisic. If Morata's healthy, bring him on for Tammy, but I don't know. If he's not, then just bring on Jovic. Bring on Okafor for Leao. Bring on Zeroli for Ruben Loftus-Cheek, or for Tijani Reinders, whichever one you prefer. Oh, Tammy tries. Oh, Tammy again trying to find Leao in behind, just intercepted by the Venezia center backs. I'm loving. Leao is basically kind of playing the as a de facto striker, with Tammy Abraham kind of playing in behind him. I'm loving how that duo is working right now. They've just been fantastic together, as Milan win a throw in deep in the Venezia half. As just such a beautiful ball from Pulisic, such a brilliant idea. Leao almost got in the end of it. And again, who else would we trying to bring? Who else was the young guys on the bench other than it was Zeroli and Bartisaghi? I'd bring on Bartisaghi for Teo. That's 5, right? Bartisaghi for Teo. Zeroli, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, or Tijani. Okafor for Leao. Morata or Jovic for what's his name? For Tammy, and Chukwueze for Pulisic. That's my 5, I think. Cavili on the ball. Plays it all the way to the right-hand side. Good tracking back by Leao and Teo. Ball still at Alfred Duncan's feet. Duncan with a cross-field ball to Busio. Got some space. Emerson's there to pressure. Zampano with a beautiful cross. Well dealt with by Teo at the far post. Corner for Venezia. Corner for Venezia. I think probably maybe their second corner or first corner of the game. How many corners have there been in this game? Let's see. Because I know people bet on that. There's been 4 corners. Well, this is the 5th. There's been 5 corners total. So I think a lot of bets failed. Gabbia deals with it exceptionally well. Heads it out of the box. Zampano on the ball. And it does look like Leao is kind of, not always, but at points being the spearhead of the attack. Where Reinders goes a little bit to the left, Tammy drops into that number 10 position, and Leao's up top, obviously, and Pulisic on the right. I actually like that a lot, because he's obviously our fastest player, our most potent player in behind. So I kind of like that. I like him being in those positions. To get on behind all those balls. Teo, nice little defensive effort right there. Wins the header. Gives Venezia a throw in. Let's see what else we got. Hold on, they're saying something in the Teo. Never mind. Scott Taylor says, speaking of which, Chukwueze definitely should be sold next summer. Listen, man, let's not judge that too fast. Ball in behind for Venezia. Their Finnish striker gets a touch. Pavlovic is there. Excellent physicality again. I mean, just magic, dude. That guy is an absolute brute force and every single thing you want from a center back. Pavlovic has been spectacular with his physicality. I just love. How do I describe these guys? I've been saying for a while that football has not produced enough of those like Atletico Madrid center backs. They're just like no nonsense. Like, this is a defender. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a defender. He has the physicality. He has no problem just sit in the box and just like head balls out. Like that kind of center back. We have not developed enough of those great ones, because there's like a whole bunch of them in like the lower divisions. That's fine. Those guys suck. I'm talking about guys that actually have quality, right? But also have that kind of physicality to them, have that kind of play style to them. That football has not developed a lot of them. Pavlovic is that. Pavlovic is that mold of player. It's him, guys like Bremer, guys like Gabbia for Arsenal, guys like Rudiger at Madrid. Like, those are the guys that, yes, they can play football, right? And that's an important piece. Like, it's not like they're just cavemen. They can play football. But when they actually need to be quote unquote cavemen, they're also capable of doing that, because there's a lot of center backs that are not. Venezia in a crossing position. Teo goes with a long ball, tries to find Pulisic in behind. Well defended by Alfred Duncan. Back to Teo all the way on the other side. Teo slows the game down, plays it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Fofana. Fofana to Emerson, who's in a lot of space on the right. No run in front of him. Him and Pulisic play a little 1-2. just keeping possession and inviting pressure. Milan just look like they have no problem with just passing out the game right now. Pavlovic to Teo. Teo on the ball to Leao. Leao back to Teo. Paul says too early to sell Chukwueze. Leao wasn't great in his first 2 years. I'd say tonight he had an offer for season 2. True. I agree on the first part that we should not just be quick to sell tonight Chukwueze, but also you can't compare him to Leao and Tonali. Leao and Tonali came in to Milan as toddlers. As we said, that Leao is one-on-one with his defender, 1-on-2 now, 1-on-1, and he gets past his man. He tries to play it across the box, crosses lobbed, and it goes all the way to Emerson Royal. Emerson plays it to Pulisic, intercepted by Alfred Duncan, and the center back, and back to Oristiano. And Gabbia does well to recover. Oristano. I have to start saying his name right. Oristano. Fofana, nice little dribble right there. Oh, plays Pulisic. Pulisic dribbles past Busio. Pulisic at the edge of the box. Pulisic to Leao. Leao on the left. Crosses it in. Emerson Royal. I think he handled the ball by accident. The beautiful cross by Leao trying to find Emerson Royal. The Venezia center back got a little touch on it, and I think it deflected onto Emerson Royal's hand. Let's see. HBK Lucas says, what do you think about Hugo Cuenca from the Futuro team? To be honest, I haven't watched too much of him, to be honest, so I can't really comment that much. And we've got our first substitutions of the game. Morata and Okafor are coming on for Reinders and Leao. So that's kind of interesting. Okafor is we're gonna probably play more of a 4-4-2, it seems. Okafor and Morata and Tammy up top. Okafor on the left. I like it. Let's see what we've got. I was hoping Leao would get his goal, but I mean, hey, we'll take a penalty win. We'll take a penalty win, and generally just has been an absolutely fantastic performance from Leao. The commentators are saying Leao is sad and all that. I mean, is he jumping up and down about coming off? No, because he didn't get a goal. Isn't that the kind of mentality that we've wanted? He's not actually upset, I don't think. Hugs Fonseca and everything. It's all good, man. This is the thing. I don't want players to be happy about coming off ever. So I've always found that, when commentators criticize or point out that players are unhappy about coming off, I just think, like, if you want to come off, what was the point of you being on the field in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's supposed to want to not come off. If you want to come off, again, what was the point of you being on there? You're supposed to want to kill yourself out there. Yeah, it does look like we're going 4-4-2. Morata pressing with him and Tammy up top. Pavlovic does well at the halfway line, wins a throw-in for Milan. Scott Tanner says, Chukwueze did good in preseason, but look, again, if we're going to sell players, this is the reality. If we're going to sell players based on the first 3 games of this season, then we're going to have, like, Pavlovic left. So we can't just judge it's a long season. This is the reality. And I said this last season as well, when Chukwueze also didn't start the season well. But the reality is it's a very long season. We are not very deep in a lot of certain attacking positions, like attacking midfield, right? So we are going to need everybody. For us to actually matter, for us to actually compete, for us to actually possibly win something of any notice, it's going to take all of them. We're going to need Chukwueze to contribute. And so I think it's a bit too early just to get, Mike under some pressure. Beautiful. Plays it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who plays it to Morata. Morata 1-2 with Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek in a lot of space, and here he comes. Loftus-Cheek with Teo on his left and Okafor on his right. Teo on his left and, also Okafor on his left. He keeps going. He over dribbles and he loses the ball. Why does he do that, man? Why does he do that? Just pass the fucking ball, man. This is my problem with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It's his decision-making, which is what made him such an awful attacking midfielder, obviously. And it makes him a good center midfielder. Hold on, let's see what's happening. That's not going to be a penalty. There's no way. I mean, it hit his hand, but it's not a penalty. Like, all right, it's not a penalty. Venezia restart play. Here comes Hans Nicolusi Caviglia. Cavalli? I don't know. He's dispossessed by Fofana to Pulisic. Pulisic to Tammy. Oof, rough challenge by Cavalli on Tammy, and he gets a yellow. Let's see what else. A16 says, what do you think of having B teams? Do you think it's positive for Italian football or just for the club to make quick money? No, it's very, very positive. I mean, if you've seen what Juve have done, you know, they have Bangara, something. He's come through their B team. Matthias Sule, who obviously they just sold off to Roma. Dean Huijsen, who they just sold off to Bournemouth. Both of whom I think they should have kept and started, to be fair. But you have to. It's a very, very big opportunity, and at the same time, we just have a very, very stacked group of youngsters right now. Oh, nice little flick on by Emerson. Emerson to Pulisic. Pulisic wiggles past his man. Oh, that's beautiful from Pulisic, and he takes a long shot. Oof, just a little deflected makes it easier for the goalkeeper. Man, that was fantastic from Pulisic. Got past his men with a lovely little spin move. Got right between them. But back to the B team thing, I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. I mean, you have to understand that the B team is not going to perform that well because whoever just came on, Dumbia, I think came on for Venezia, he did nutmeg Pavlovic, almost continued the attack. Here comes Okafor, plays a lovely little ball to Pulisic. Pulisic tries to play Okafor in behind. Ooh. And Morata's a bit frustrated. He was calling for the ball all the way on the left channel. He was wide open if Pulisic could have found him. And the other thing about the Milan Futuro project is that it allows us to kind of sign these talented youngsters like Silvano Voss from Ajax, right? It allows us to sign these guys with no real pressure of them featuring in the first team. Like, we don't have to sign them and then just they don't play for a while. Kind of like remember we signed Luca Romero, right? And he didn't play for like 6 months because he's not better than the options we had, you know? So it's that kind of stuff. Like, it allows us to just sign those guys knowing that we will get them real professional football. Handball called by the referee. That looked a little weird, but all right. Matt's saying Yusuf Fofana finally showing his quality. He's been a lot better so far. Yeah. Olufemi says, I hope Fonseca finally realizes that Ruben Loftus-Cheek is not a 10 and doesn't play him such ever again. I agree. The issue, unfortunately, and I don't like this about our squad construction, is that we don't have a natural 10. Even Reinders isn't, but obviously he's the best option. But if Reinders is unable to play that position, then I guess we're going to have to go back to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Fofana tries to play Morata. Morata, can he beat the center back for pace? He cannot, and he fouls him. That's poor. That was poor. Not the losing the pace, that's fine, but just don't foul him. I don't like when strikers I don't like when strikers foul defenders, especially in good pressing positions, because he was going to pass that to his goalkeeper, and then we could have advanced altogether. Busio on the ball for Venezia, back to the center back. And yeah, this is a chill game, a good game. This is how we want Milan streams to go. We want to all be chill and happy and discuss, hey, next game, you know what's going to happen? Venezia on the ball with a player from each team on the ground. Venezia go to the right. Let's please keep the clean sheet. Emerson heads it out, goes to Zup. Damn it. Zampano scores. Venezia get a consolation. That man, that is so fucking frustrating, man. It's so frustrating not to get the clean sheet. I mean, it's not the absolute end of the world, but like, just very frustrating. There could be a check on a foul on Ruben Loftus-Cheek when Venezia won the ball. Let's see. I need another angle of it, to be honest. Emerson Royal just does very poorly on that header. He heads it right towards the middle of the box, and it eventually deflects right into Zampano's path, and he finishes it. Still, also a bit poor from Mike because it goes between his legs. But let's see. There's a VAR check. Maybe it'll absolve. Tammy's again holding his knee on the ground. Like, it's time to take him off. Check in progress. Let's see what happened. He's going to the monitor. Okay. He's going to the monitor, so there's definitely something to review at least. Let's see if he gives a foul against Cavani. Oh, what the damn! That's a red card. Oof. Not only is it a foul that will absolutely disallow the goal, but it's also a red card on Cavani. He stamps right. Oh my goodness. He stamps right on the middle of Ruben Loftus-Cheek's foot. And actually, if you watch the replays, Pavlovic and all these guys like almost move forward in protest against the foul, kind of get out of position for a second, which is bad off of them because they shouldn't do that. But still, like, it clearly, I mean, it affects not just winning the ball, but everybody's position because of how egregious of a foul it is. It's a clear red card. Yep. It looks like, wait, let's see. It's definitely a red card. It has to be. Free kick and a second yellow. He sent Hans Nicoluzi Cavaglia is sent off. Yeah, I mean, couldn't be any other way, honestly. It's like a really, really terrible tackle. And it's not Cavalia's first kind of challenge like that. He's been lashing out in those kind of when he's lost the ball a few times in the game. So it's a worthy red card. Clearly the goal can't stand and all that. Oof. That is just an awful, awful challenge. Thankfully, Ruben Loftus-Cheek looks like he's okay, I think. I saw him getting up. That could have easily been a leg break. That's awful. Olufemi says, now how many goals can we score? I doubt we score again. I mean, I would like one more. We should get one more. As I said, Tammy Abraham was holding his knee a little bit, and there's just no point in having him out there. So he's coming off. Let's see who's coming on. It's Yunus Musa. An ovation for Tammy Abraham's performance, man. It's spectacular, truly spectacular. I should have done this as well for Reinders and Leao. They were also fantastic, but man, amazing performance right here. I'm assuming Musa's going to go into the pivot, and maybe Loftus-Cheek plays at the 10 now with Morata up top. Let's see what happens. Yep, just like I said, it's Ruben Loftus-Cheek at the 10 now. Musa plays it to Gabia. Olufemi says, I would have preferred Zeroli to come on. I agree. I definitely agree. But, it's fine. Musa's coming on the field. Musa's on the ball. Plays it to Gabi again. Back to Musa. He's got some space. Got to see him advance in these positions because that's the one thing where he's brilliant at. He's brilliant at getting past his man, brilliant at advancing up the field. He has to be able to take over those positions. Emerson on the ball. Plays it back to Gabia. Gabia to Pavlovic. We're chilling now, man. We're chilling. Pavlovic to Okafor. Let's see Okafor one-on-one. Trying to do his best layout impression. He does quite well. He gets some position. He gets a cross in. Emerson almost at the far post. And Pulisic loses the ball at the edge of the box to Busio. Zampano on the ball, and Emerson concedes a goal kick. Thoughts on Boban? Apollo says, thoughts on Boban's comments and then on the Milan management and that Milan should play a 4-3-3. I agree with him, obviously. I agree with him. I don't mind this. Like, I'm definitely more okay with the 4-2-3 one with the Reinders playing at the 10. Ooh, poor ball from the Venezia goalkeeper. Morata's on the ball. At the edge of the box, into the corner flag. Back to Teo. Teo to Musa. Musa plays it all the way back to center back. All right. I think I obviously agree. I think a 4-3-3 is what our squad was built to play realistically. With that being said, I don't really care that much as long as Reinders is the attacking midfielder. As for the things he said about, Fofana, nice little pass to Morata. Morata in the box, and he gets pushed off the ball. No foul there, I don't think. Teo, good pressure again, and he wins the ball back. Teo has been spectacular. Or sorry, that was Okafor who won the ball. Okafor on the ball here. Again, doing his best Leao impression. Getting past his man. Plays it to Pulisic at the edge of the box. Pulisic to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who shoots! Oh, ya Rabbi. That was such a well-engineered move from Okafor to Pulisic, who finds Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek got past his man. Such a beautiful drag through. And then the shot just goes wide. He's claiming it's a corner. Let's see if it did get off somebody. Yeah, that's not a penalty. Morata was complaining it's not a penalty. It's just a simple 50-50. It is a corner. The Ruben Loftus-Cheek shot did deflect. Teo's taking the corner with the option to go short. Let's see what he's got. Pulisic standing next to him. Teo takes the corner long, and it hits the first man. Straight out to Pulisic. Pulisic on the right to Emerson. Emerson to Teo. Teo to Emerson again. And it's back to center backs. Boy, this is so fun. Like, you're happy. Obviously, I'm happy that we're winning. But, like, it's also just, like, if I have to commentate and, like, maintain my enthusiasm about the game, it's hard to do it when we're just passing around the center backs. Which is fine, which is what we should do. Again, you understand all this stuff. Good pressure here from Milan. Venezia doing well not to give the ball away, but not really able to get out of the box. Ooh, Morata with the lovely little slide challenge blocks the goalkeeper's clearance. And Venezia get a throw in deep into their own half. That's a nice little effort there from Morata. Let's see what we've got. Is there any more substitutions coming on? Yep, it is going to be Zeroli and Chukwueze. I'm assuming Zeroli's coming on for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Chukwueze for Pulisic. Pulisic, spectacular. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, fantastic today. Really, really, really positive performances from both of them. Let's see. Is it Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Let me check that before I do that. Oh, it's Fofana. Fofana's the one coming off. Fofana's coming off for Zeroli. I love it. Excellent job. Zeroli gets a nice little 12, 13 minutes. Hey, he's not scored a goal, I don't think, for Milan. So hopefully he gets his first goal for Milan. Let's see if he got it. That's my goal for the game right now. Just get Zeroli a goal. I would absolutely love it if Zeroli could get a goal. Do we have any substitutions left? Was that our fifth? Oh, he scored. He scored last season. Did he? Let's see. Let me Google it real quick. Or let me look at his thing. Zeroli scored. No, I don't think he did. No, Zeroli has not scored for Milan yet. Unless you can remember the specific game and I'm forgetting it. But I don't think he scored for Milan. All right. Well, anyway. Hopefully, that's the goal for the game. I want Zeroli to score or Chukwueze to score. Or Chukwueze, since Zeroli, that would be even better. Let's see what we got. Thomas says, I can't get over how much Zeroli looks like Zero from the movie Holes. Yeah, digging up them holes, digging it. All right. Pavlovic plays to Gavia. No more subs available. That was our fifth substitution. Gabia goes long, and the Venezia center back is able to deal with it. Nice little ball to the center back again. And it's out of play again. It's not the most exhilarating game, but hey. 4-0 at halftime. What more could you want? You know what I'm saying? We're just happy to be here now. What else we got? Teo on the ball. Gets past his man. Beautiful little run from Teo. Plays it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who tries a heel flick, which just goes terribly wrong. And Teo wins it back to Emerson Royal, who flicks it on, and it's out for a Venezia throw-in. That was a very poor flick from Loftus-Cheek. I mean, I appreciate what the idea was very good. The execution was very poor. Venezia have the ball again. Back to the goalkeeper. Let's see what they got. And he goes long again. Gabia one-on-one with the striker. Does exceptionally well. Musa right there to help with the second ball. Pavlovic to Teo. And now Teo has acres of space. Let's see what he's got. Come on. And yeah, a sign of how this game is going is that Teo's just he just chilled and he just gave the ball away. And here come Venezia. Let's please keep the clean sheet, man. It's all that matters to me right now. Venezia all the way to the left. Zampano on the ball. Ooh, plays the ball in behind. Musa tracks his man. Excellent job by Musa to win the ball back. Excellent job. There's been a very obvious emphasis, and here comes Chukwueze. Gets past his man. Goes with the long ball all the way to Okafor on the left. Okafor in some space. He's going to be one-on-one. One-on-one with Candela. One-on-one. Okafor, do your Leao magic. Cuts inside and outside. Goes back outside again. Tries to cross it in from Morata, and it's a bit short. It's a bit wayward. Here comes Zeroli on the ball. Zeroli to Morata. Nice little reverse ball here. Morata to Emerson Royal. Emerson has Chukwueze next to him. He finds Chukwueze. Chukwueze tries to find Zeroli running into the box. He does find him. Zeroli tries to flick it onto Okafor, but it's defended well by Venezia. Venezia with a nice little ball in behind. Is Mike going to be there? Yes, he is. I love one of my favorite things is that when the camera pans over, you can't see the goalkeeper, and then the camera pans over, and you just see your goalkeeper, Mr. Mike Manyan, just standing there being like, I got this. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not even going to be a chance. Here comes Emerson to Chukwueze. Chukwueze tries to run in behind a little. And we are slowly but surely just sucking the life out of the game here. Teo to Zeroli. Nice little flick on. Teo again. Back to Pavlovic. Well, anyway. Fun little game. Chukwueze on the ball. Chukwueze cuts inside, plays it to Morata, who tries a lovely little flick on. Just a little bit wayward. Almost got into Chukwueze's path for a good chance there. Venezia's goalkeeper claims, and they're going to go long again. Oh, they go short, actually, in between the lines. Plays it to somebody. Oh, Dumbia, I think is his name. Zampano on the left. Yeah. I'm surprised their left wing back is the number 7. It's a bit weird. Candela on the right. Sorry. Man of the match predictions are the predictions for Panini. Teo, Pulisic, Tammy Abraham, or Yusuf Fofana. I don't think Fofana really belongs in that category, but still. Man of the match for me. I'm going to go with... I don't know, man. Who's your guys' man of the match? There's just so many options. Who's your guys' man of the match? Reply it in the chat. Olufemi says man of the match is Tammy Abraham. I mean, I'm very inclined to agree. Venezia with a free kick in a crossing position, by the way. Marinzo says Teo. I can see the argument. Well dealt with by Emerson in the air. And here comes Teo. Teo wins the ball and gets fouled, and the referee calls nothing. It's a shoulder-to-shoulder, fair enough. Oh, my goodness. Venezia in behind, and the ball is a bit too long. Wow, lots of people saying Teo. Really? You guys really thought Teo? A couple of people saying Leao. Easy says Bismarcky. Scott Taylor says Leao. A few people saying Teo afterwards. Really? I'm surprised you guys think Teo was the man. He was brilliant, by the way. Not trying to take anything away from him. Trying to think, man. Let me see. There's replaying the Fofana goal. I really did think Gabia got a touch. He got a touch, man. Was it not? I don't know. Maybe it was the goalkeeper instead. Mike plays it all the way out to Teo. Teo to Zeroli. Zeroli in some space. He advances. Plays it to Musa. Musa, more space up the field. Come on. To Emerson to Chukwueze. You know what this game reminds me of? Remember the what's it called? Remember the 4-1 win in match week 2 last year against Torino? We got a couple penalties there as well. This kind of reminds me of that. Noah is asking a very good question. Why is Teo playing 90 minutes, a 90-minute game before Liverpool and Inter? I don't know, to be honest. Especially with how awful our backup left backs are. I don't really understand that from Fonseca. Okafor on the left, one-on-one. Once again, with his little dribbling maneuvers. Crosses it in. Ooh, I don't know. I actually think that was more of a shot. Man, Okafor is just brilliant at getting himself some space. You know? He's really, really good at that. His little step over combos and all that kind of stuff. And shifting, just like step over, shift the ball one way. He's very, very consistent in creating himself some space in those positions. And that is the sign of a player who can score a lot more. Ooh, Zeroli with a really nice recovery. Zeroli has Chukwueze on the left. In behind. Plays it to Okafor instead. Okafor with a cross, trying to find Dubin Loftus-Cheek at the far post. And it's out for a corner. I did see that from Zeroli. Zeroli, what if I'm saying? Did you see that from Zeroli? Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic recovery. Big boy recovery right there. That's a senior player's recovery right there. Let me see. Oh, they gave Teo the goal on the first one? Wow. So wait, Leao did get an assist. Let's go. I'm happier now. Leao got an assist. That means we were three goals and assists in 4 games. We're all good, man. At this rate, we're going to get what? If we get 75% of the games, or 38 games. Somebody do the math. I'll do it. 1 second. How many goals and assists are we looking at? We are looking at... Oh, wrong button. We've got assist. Yeah, I know. Drawing a penalty that gets scored, in my opinion, should be an assist, but they don't really count it as that. But what's it called? Oof, poor pass by Musa, but Teo with his incredible burst gets the ball. Zeroli flicks it on to Chukwueze. Chukwueze all the way on the left to Okafor. Okafor again with his Leao impression gets past his man with ease. Oof, just ran it a little bit long. A says we should look into Tiknizian from Lokomotiv FC. He's like Teo 2.0. That's interesting. I've never heard of him. That's a name to keep in mind. I like that. I like I like hearing about players I've never heard of before. Let's see. 38 times 0.75. We're looking at if Leao has 3 goals and assists in 4 games. If we keep that for the rest of the season, that's 29 goals and assists. I love it. Let's keep that moving. Pavlovic does very well, finds Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and his pass is wayward. Here come Venezia. Just keep the clean sheet, please. This is not the time to mess around. Just keep the clean sheet. Emerson does well. That's not a foul. Emerson does well defensively, and we win a throw-in. Frederick says, sell Okafor. He's not the level we need of a rotation player. I could not possibly disagree more. And I especially couldn't possibly disagree more after the performance he's had since he came on. He's been fine. He's been fantastic. He's been very good. He's just a guy. Like, he is a very just good player to have in the squad. He can play striker, can play left wing. He's very good. And he was fantastic against Lazio up top. So, yeah, no, I disagree. He's exactly what you want from a rotation player. He's a guy who can come in. If Leao was missing next game, well, not against Inter, but if Leao was missing in a random game against Venezia, you could put Okafor in and be fine on the left wing. That's something that we've needed for a long time. Fofana plays it to Teo. Or sorry, Musa plays it to Teo, my bad. Musa to Zeroli. Wayward pass by Okafor after I was just praising him, of course. But we keep possession. 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time. Musa on the ball. Plays it to Emerson. Emerson with Chukwueze ahead of him. To Musa, and goes to Musa instead. Musa advances. Lots of space. Plays it to Chukwueze. Chukwueze all the way in near the corner flag, 1-on-1. Cuts inside. Cuts outside again. Plays it to Musa. Musa within a dribbling position. Plays to Emerson. Lots of space to put in a cross. Crosses it in. Deflected a little bit to the edge of the box. And Teo is there to deal with it again. Teo's been fantastic. I get why you guys were, I get why you guys were saying he might be man of the match. Fair enough. Teo's been spectacular. Emerson to Musa. Musa's been very good since coming on. Plays it to Loftus-Cheek, to Emerson. And the game is just kind of fizzling out. Venezia kind of don't want to score anymore. They just want to keep it at 4-0. I respect it. Teo on the ball. I would love to get a Zeroli winner, though. Or, sorry, a Zeroli goal. Zeroli on the ball, I just say that, to Musa. Musa's pass is a little bit too far for Emerson. And here come Venezia trying to get a consolation goal. Oh, they play back to the center backs. And they go long, and there's nobody there. And Milan win position again. Whew, it's chilling. Let's see what else. Let's see what we got. Ro Mega says, what we need is a backup left back that's Italian and not Terracciano, especially when Florenzi goes. I don't know how we scrape the homegrown quota. Well, that could be Bartesaghi, in fairness. That could be Bartesaghi. A young Italian left back. Although he's played like left back and center back for the Primavera and Futuro. So I guess we'll have to see where his future actually lies, what position. Again, the Venezia goalkeeper goes long. It's out for a throw-in. Now we're just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what the scores are in the rest of the world. We've got Madrid are up 2-0 after goals from penalties from Vinicius and Mbappe. Shocking. Chelsea and Bournemouth are still 0-0. Wow. Bournemouth have completely peppered them, it looks like, in terms of expected goals. 1.5 to 0.5. Emerson on the ball. Plays it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Edge of the shot. At the box. Edge of the box. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. So much space. The opportunity to shoot. He just goes a little bit too high. That was a really good opportunity for him to score right there. Oof. Sharpshooter says, Teo got criticized for not giving a shit. This game, he's been everywhere. I'm glad he's responding back positively. Agreed. He had, some effort issues against Parma. He came on against Lazio, set up the goal. And today, just like you said, flat out, like unstoppable. Brilliant today. What else we got? And Emerson commits another foul. All right, so let me say, subscribe to my channel, BdairBall, in the description below. We just got to 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to go do that, it's in the description. HBK Lucas says, Gabby appreciation. He's been on a yellow and way more tactically aware compared to Tomori. He's been fantastic, but I wouldn't go that far about the Tomori part, but very good. Very, very good. Very, very good player and very, very good performance from him today, especially like you said about the yellow card part. He's been so good at managing that I actually forgot he had a yellow card until you said that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is full time. A first Milan win of the season. I mean, it should have come a long time ago, but we take it as they come. Excellent performance. I'm going to give my man of the match to Tammy Abraham. I'm going to give it to Tammy Abraham. I think he was brilliant. He was constantly involved in a lot of things. It was very, very fun to watch. So my man of the match is going to be Tammy Abraham. And thank you, Scott, for subscribing to my channel. And I guess we could do, like, if anybody has any questions or something, we could do those real quick before I end the stream. Man, it's good to finally be on the right end of these results, man. It's good to finally be on the right end of these results. I'm also going to turn on the Chelsea and Bournemouth game in my ear. I'm I'm trying to see that. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, it's not on this app. Which do you think should start against Liverpool, Tammy or Morata? That's a tough question. If Tammy is good to go, because again he limped a little bit, and he held his knee a little bit in today's game. If Tammy is good to go, I think you start him because Morata again has not gotten a full 90 minutes under his belt at all, like in his Milan career yet. So, Chelsea have gotten 1-0 up. They scored. Who scored for them? Let's see. Christopher Nkunku with the Jadon Sancho assist. Wow. Let's go find that. Let's go see the goal. So yeah, I would start Tammy, and then let's see how the game. We see what happens in the game, and maybe then you bring on Morata and something like that. I would look if Tammy does well against Liverpool, I would start him against Inter too. It remains the same idea, Ultimately, that is brilliant from Nkunku. I just saw the goal. It's fantastic from him. That's a one-man goal right there. Yeah, that's what I would just play Tammy as long as he plays well, because like I said, Morata still hasn't had a full 90 minutes under his belt. And all right, if that's all the questions, then I guess we'll end the stream. Thank you guys for watching. It was I really appreciate it. I think it was fun. I hope it was fun for you guys. Well, I'm sure it was fun for you guys. We won 4-0. It was incredibly fun. And yeah, that is all. See you guys. I don't know if I'll be there, if I'll be back next week, but we'll see. If I am back next week, hopefully we win again. So see you guys. Bye.